Happy Friday, patrons! How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the members only stream for February 2025. I'm super excited to be joining you kind of like it was before, right? When it was always members only. I hope everybody's had a really good week. I can't believe how fast this week went by. It just flew by. But it was also kind of slow. I don't know. It was a good week. I had REcast on. I'll tell about that later. But I've been working really hard. I've been knitting, a lot of knitting, and I've been working on one of my handouts for the Brazos Valley Fiber Fest next week. Hi, Kat. Welcome in. Yay! It's super fun to have a members only stream again. Yeah, I get to show you all my super secret projects. Hi, Vicky. Welcome in. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. Everybody's coming in. Yay. It's Friday. That's what my kids say every Friday. Oh, it's Friday. Tomorrow is going to be a really busy day, though. Like, really, really busy. But that's okay. Weekends, sometimes I want them to be busy, but sometimes I don't want them to be busy. I don't want to have any plans. We've had weekend plans, I feel like, for this whole year. Like, this whole year so far has been nothing but weekend plans. You know what I mean? In a good way. It's good. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's the last day of February. Woohoo! It's also economic blackout. I don't know if anybody is taking part in that. I was going to talk about it on the post, but I was like, well, I don't know if anybody's actually doing that. Oh yes, Sarah, you've been working on the textual tribute hat. Woohoo! Right, I know, just chill and do nothing. That is exactly what I want my weekends to be. All the time. Just stay in my pajamas, but who am I kidding? I can work in my pajamas if I want to. I usually try to get dressed every day. It helps me be productive. Plus, I like to go on walks. And so taking a walk, I mean, I guess I could take a walk in my pajamas. Who's going to judge me? Right? Who's going to judge? But our kids have so much going on that weekends are just jam-packed. And then March, I'm doing a lot of teaching, which is good, which is really good. But, it's like I work all week and then I work on the weekends too. So I generally try to take some weekdays off after I teach. You know how it is. But yeah, how is the weather where you are? Is it getting warmer yet? We're starting to get a little bit warmer here. It's still chilly in the mornings and at night, but it's getting up in the 80s, which is really nice. I enjoy like the 70s and the 80s now. After living with the 100s and the 90s and the 100s. So, yay. Well, I have so much to share with you today. I'm just kind of waiting to see if anybody else wants to come in. And of course, like I said, this is a members only stream, which means it will not be going public on YouTube. So it'll always stay exclusive to Patreon. Oh my gosh, it's 4 degrees outside. Oh, that's nice that the sun has come out. That's really nice. Oh, you're going to McKinney Knittery, Sarah. I'm so jealous. I love that shop so much. So much. Oh, fun. I could just like hang out there all day. You know, it's such a big shop and they have such a warm little corner with like sofas and chairs to just sit in it and hang out. Yeah, the sun is out here too. But the sun shines down here like 95% of the year. So it's not unusual that the sun is out, but I can imagine if it's, you know, usually gray and gloomy for most of the winter, that the sun coming out is really nice. Oh, that's nice, Sarah. Yeah, tell them I said hi. I love everybody there. Everybody who works. Apparently they have some exclusive colors. So they, for their 10th, I think they're celebrating their 10th anniversary this year too. Everybody's turning 10. I guess 2015 was a popular year to start a business. But yeah, they have some exclusive colorways. I think Spin Cycle did one. I don't know who else. But they had more than one. So get your hands on that if you want it. Gotta love exclusive colorways. I don't know if they're on their website yet. They've been like keeping them a secret. I think they're pink though, which is good. Yay! So fun. So yes, tomorrow I'll be teaching with virtually with, if you're familiar with Natalie from Nitty Natty, her membership is called Love and Stitches. And so if you're a member of her community, I'll be teaching with them tomorrow. Oh, it's in the 70s in Florida. Feels like spring. You want to go garden, but you also want to knit? Yeah. It's a little too early to garden, right? It's a little too early to plant stuff. Oh, that's okay. Beautiful. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Yeah, I'm not quite ready to do any planting. Who am I kidding? I'm probably not going to plant. I have to trim a bunch of my Mexican petunias because they all it just died in the freeze. But I think some of it's trying to come back. So I have to like, if I trim the dead ones, then it just loves it. It loves being trimmed. Oh, how cute are you, Sarah? Wear silk graffiti with knit graffiti. You're just like, oh, you're just representing. Thank you. Hi, Renee. Welcome in. Yay. We've just been chatting about the weather, and Sarah's going to McKinney Knittery, so that's exciting. And, yeah, I don't know what else I was talking about. I was sitting here sketching a little bit before I went live, because sometimes I'm just sitting at my desk like waiting for the clock, waiting for it to turn 12, and then I try to think of things to do. So I was sitting here sketching. I have a new design that I'm working on that's a secret that I'll share with you later. Haircut. Did I miss something, Kat? Was I talking about a haircut? But yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I have a secret design that I'm going to share with you in a little bit that I don't know what, it's going to be a shawl, and I don't know what shawl shape to do. Yes, McKinney Knittery is always a good time for sure. I know, I wish I could go too. I'm thinking about stopping by when, I don't know if it's even on the way. I have to map it out. But I'm going to be going up to East Texas Fiber Fest. Well, hopefully, if they don't cancel. I guess there's like really low signups for all the classes. So, but I was like, oh, maybe I can stop by McKinney Knittery on my way, but I don't even know if it's on the way. But, yeah, so what should we start with? Let me make sure I have my list of things. I know, secret things. Secret things. So just one thing to say, I will not be doing a live stream next Friday, so a week from today, because I will be at Brazos Valley Fiber Fest. Oh, plant haircut. I see what you're saying, Kat. I was like, haircut? I don't remember saying anything about that. Yes, it really does promote growth. Yeah. I remember, I think it was last year when we had the freeze, the whole Mexican petunia just died. But the roots were fine. So I just cut it down almost down to the roots. They were like this much sticking up. And it came back like 5 times as big. I was like, oh, okay. I guess I should do that every year. They're so pretty though. Like they blossom purple flowers every single day. New flowers. I know it's funny. Haircut. Plant haircut. Yeah. So yes, next weekend I will be at Brazos Valley Fiber Fest. I'm driving up there on Thursday and I'll be teaching Friday and Saturday. I think it's low signups for that one as well. I don't know what's going on. Like if maybe people are just trying to save their money, not wanting to sign up for classes, maybe because it's kind of a newer Fiber Fest. Well, it's brand new. But anyway, I think it's going to be fun. Yeah. Oh, that's the best, that it just grew back like 5 times as big. Yeah, I did some research and I was like, I think this will be okay. Usually if I trim plants, it's not a bad thing. Except for my avocado tree. I tried to trim that and that was a disaster. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Yeah, I hope they go well. My beginner brioche class made it. So I don't know if they're going to cancel if the other classes don't make. I don't know. So it's interesting. We'll see how it goes. But it seems like it's a really cute area. They have like a First Friday event in the downtown area, and the venue where the Fiber Fest is right downtown. So for Friday night, they're actually going to like reopen the vendor hall so that hopefully there can be some traffic in there for the vendors. I'm like, that's pretty cool. Hopefully it'll be a nice little Fiber Fest. So yes, I think there's going to be 2 Fridays in March that I'm not going to go live because of events. So yes. So I do have all of my events listed in the original post. If you're wanting to go to any of those or check them out. And then I do have my 2 April events listed. And I just was realizing that I'm going to be teaching at Knit ATX, which is a brand new shop in Austin, Texas, started by a lot of the people who left Hill Country Weavers. So Kai Wen and Tara, and I think Kennedy is kind of like a silent partner. So if you're familiar with Hill Country Weavers, there's been a lot of drama, but a lot of people left and then they started their own shop. So I'll be teaching there in April. I'm super excited. And it's the same weekend as Knit for Food. So if you're familiar with Knit for Food, it was kind of inspired by the Gilmore Girls. They had this like big kind of knit-a-thon. And so it's just like a day. They're trying to raise money for 4 different organizations that help with hunger in the U.S. So anyway, it's a really good opportunity, and I'm like, oh, maybe we could do like a knit along or something like that. I don't know, like a little thing. But I'll be teaching all day, so I don't know if it'll be weird. Be like, hey, come and knit here, but I'll be teaching, but you can take my classes. That could be kind of cool. Maybe we could do like a prizes or something. Yay! I know East Texas Fiber Fest is in your area, Sarah. Woohoo! I know. I'm excited to go be up there, and I've never actually been to that Fiber Fest. So yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, Knit for Food is really cool. I have a team on there. So I have it where if you donate, then you get a free pattern. But I feel like patrons, y'all get free patterns so much. So if you want more free patterns, that's a way to get them. I was trying to think of other things I could do, like other things I could offer. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Like things I could offer for anybody who donates to like Knit for Food as part of the Knit Graffiti team. Anyways, so let me share with you what I've been working on this week. So last week I shared the beginnings of my Sabine shawl, which I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to call it Sabine or Spectre 5. I need to talk to the dyer about it. It'll probably be Spectre 5 because I think it's a really cool name, and I think y'all liked it last week too. But what I had cast on last week was way too big. It was like 200 and something stitches. It was just gonna eat up all of my yarn. So I decided to make it a little smaller, and it has been so delightful. So here it is. I am so excited about it. Hold on, let me make sure you can see it. Hopefully you can see it okay. It's I feel like this stripe is a little higher contrast than these two colors. In this stripe, it's kind of a low contrast. But yeah, I'm so in love with the shape of it. I think it's going to be so much fun. And I weighed my yarn just to make sure. I'm like, okay, how much yarn am I actually using? Am I going to be able to do what I envision? This is what happens to me almost every time I cast on a shawl, especially a shawl shape that I've never knit before. So like I've never knit this shawl shape or designed this shawl shape before. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 of these, and then kind of, I have a little sketch here. Let me show you. Oh, thanks so much, Kat. Oh, Sarah, really pretty. I don't even know who Sabine is. Exactly. You don't have to know who she is to enjoy the shawl. So here is just a quick sketch. So each side is going to be knit. So from side to side, each side is going to be identical, and then they'll be joined in the center. And I'm just going to kind of do like a diamond decrease to the center that will also fade with the colors. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. I think it's coming together. I think it's working. I am just going to cross my fingers I don't run out of yarn. That's always what I do. Like I always freak out that I'm going to use all the yarn and I'm not going to have enough to do what I want. So yeah, I think it'll be good. But yeah, you can kind of see the blending in the back. It looks a little bit more like more stripey. And so I just love how 2-color brioche, it's just such a beautiful way to blend colors together. Yay. I know. Yeah. Only Star Wars from the original days. Yeah. Sabine is now in both animation and live action. We have a live action Sabine. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. I've been working primarily on that all week. I did rip it out on Monday. I kind of used the weekend to, I don't like to rip prematurely, you know. if I'm doubting something, or if I'm like, okay, this isn't going to work, I usually set it down and kind of let it simmer for a little bit because I'm like, God forbid I rip it out and then I'm like, wait, I didn't need to rip it out. That usually doesn't happen. I usually end up ripping it out and then I'm happy with it. So, but yeah, so I ripped it out Monday, recast it on, and now I'm this far. So it has been so much fun to work on. I'm really enjoying it. And I'm watching Star Trek Next Generation, which is just such a feel-good show, which I think is exactly what I've needed. Although I did watch Beetlejuice today, and that was hilarious. I really, really enjoyed that. Just random side note. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. I also cast on, so here's my super duper secret project that I cannot share. I can share with y'all because I know yet you're super secret keepers. But I am working on a shawl with a view Paris. So I think I've told a few of you already this. But so I'm so excited for this members only stream because I can actually talk about it with you. I know I love Next Gen too. They just introduced my favorite character, Sito Jaxa, who's a Bajoran. That's what my Sito Cardi is inspired after her. And so I was like, oh, Sito. So yes, La Bien Aimée is also celebrating their 10-year anniversary this year. So they started their shop in 2015 as well. And I still remember their first shop update, which I bought some yarn from. And you know, the shipping cost more than the skein of yarn. I think I got 2 skeins of yarn. Oh, I'm so jealous you went to see Beetlejuice in the theater. I wanted to see it in the theater really, really bad, but it just didn't work out. I know, La Bien Aimée. Okay, so they're releasing a birthday colorway, so that's what I'm using, and I wanted to share it on here. So you're getting like first peek at this. Obviously, they'll have this available, and the pattern release is going to be in May. So the colorway name is J'ai 10 ans. So I'm 12 years old. I'm 12. I'm 10 years old. And I just love it. It reminds me of this really old color that they used to dye called Pandemonium. And I actually had some. I think I used it in a lot of different things, like maybe Honey, I Shrunk the Stash. One of my samples for that. It was a lot like this. So this is the main color. And then we paired it with Sari. Sari, this gorgeous hot pink. Oh, that's right. Yeah, McKinney Knittery does have a lot of their yarn, like a huge collection of their yarn. And that's nice too, because you can order it online. And you don't have to pay for the shipping from Paris if you're in the US or Canada even. I don't know if the UK, if the shipping is as expensive. It probably is not. So I cast it on. I'm still working on the charts for the Paris. And of course I have to put it in my Oh Wow Amsterdam Lamb and Kid bag because it matches. But yeah, so here's the border. I am loving these two colors together. I love the kind of natural pooling of the main color. Yeah, it is so gorgeous, right? I know. I love that color. Sorry, I have used it in another design of mine. Yeah, I am so obsessed. So this is kind of the border, and I'm about to start the the charts. So what's cool is that they're not using any of the new buildings. So the skyline is going to be just old Paris. So I cannot wait. I've had to go do a lot of back and forth with the team at Bien Aimée to kind of do the layout of what the Paris skyline is going to be. Oh, Vicky, the shipping is not bad if you buy over a certain amount. Oh, but you have to pay the import tax. The yarn is out of your price range. I totally understand that. Yeah, I really do. It's spendy. I know. And they wanted to use the base cashmerino, which I'm sure is not cheap because it's a cashmere merino nylon blend, but it is delightful. I do recommend it if it is in your price range, but I understand if not. But yes, so I'm excited to, I'm excited to get that going. I need to get the charts going so I can start on the skyline. I'm trying to work on both shawls right now since they're both releasing in May. So I'm like, I'm sort of feeling a little bit under the wire, I will admit. I'm knitting a lot more than I usually do. Yeah, it's definitely a splurge yarn. Yeah, cool. The classic Paris, exactly. Like not even the Louvre, which I was actually surprised that they didn't want the Louvre in there. But I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're a local Parisian, maybe the Louvre is like, I don't know. I was just surprised. Excuse me. I need a drink of my water. So I'm super excited to share that with you. I don't like keeping secrets. I'm going to be totally honest. I am a horrible secret keeper when it comes to what I'm working on. Like if you want me to keep a secret, I'll totally keep a secret. But I just mean like when I'm working on something, I'm like, I want to show everybody. I want everybody to see what this is, and I want everybody to see the yarn. So, yeah, I'm excited to finally share that with y'all. So yeah, I'm basically like, if I'm sitting, I'm knitting right now, which like even my oldest son and I are rewatching Stranger Things to get ready for season 5, which hopefully is coming out this year. I am so ready for season 5. It has been 3 years since season 4 came out, and I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready for the ending. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is a safe place for secret sharing. Exactly. Yeah. That's why I was actually really excited to do the members only stream, because I was like, okay, now I can talk about my really secret stuff. Because Bien Aimée was like, you can tell yarn shops that you're working on this, but that's it. I'm like, okay. But, you know, Patreon is fine, too. Sorry, I'm just moving my microphone. Hopefully that wasn't super loud. Yay! Exactly, yeah. Y'all can be excited, too. Yeah, exactly. Oops. I think I'll remember. I just accidentally closed my tab. Does that ever happen to you? You're trying to click on the tab and then you accidentally close it and you're like, oh! I just like to keep my list in front of me so I don't forget anything I'm talking about. I think the connection is still good, right? Earlier today, like my Wi-Fi went completely out, so I'm like hoping that it doesn't do that again, like while I'm streaming. Oh yeah, I know, it's so long. You're out of stuff to watch, Kat? I know. Well, I forgot that season 1 of Stranger Things came out in 2016. It was like Wait, surely not. Surely, I thought it was like 2018. No, season 1 came out 2016, and then season 2 came out the next year, 2017, and then season 3 came out 2 years later, 2019, and then season 4 came out 3 years after that. It's like, what? I mean, I'm sure the pandemic didn't help with the filming of season 4. But I know, I was like, what? I was telling my oldest, I'm like, you were 4 when this came out. He's like, what? What? That's weird. It was like 9 years ago. Anyways, we're very excited for season 5 in this house. I'm also very excited for Andor season 2, which comes out in April. I need to do a rewatch of season 1, but I remember pretty much everything. I feel like we watched it recently. Anyway, okay, so second secret project is I'm working on, if you remember, Miss Babs. I am working with them on, they've been working with other designers who are working on something about their favorite place. So I'm so excited to be working with them. I think it's going to come out in the fall. And so my favorite place is my family cottage, which is in Michigan. We were just there for in the winter. I kind of wish I had taken a bunch of pictures, but I don't. Whenever I'm in vacation mode, I forget to take pictures. You know, like I took pictures of my kids, but they did custom colorways for me. So this was a shawl I was sketching. So they sent 2, look at these colors, y'all. I am flipping out. So here's the main color. It's got like speckles. It's like a sagey green. I don't know if it's translating very well. It's like a really light, almost like a celadon, but it's got like those gorgeous Miss Babs speckles in there. And then the contrast color is a variegated, which I am just, it's not my normal color palette, you know? Like it's not, like if I were in the store, I probably wouldn't go, that's it, because it's pretty muted for me, but I love it because what I basically want is like, I'm going to knit a shawl / blanket style that's going to look like something I would want to wrap around my shoulders in the fall at my cottage. Like that's exactly what I want to design. Oh yes, thank you, Sarah. They did such a good job. So this is on their Yummy 2-ply base. And then they also did it on their Estrelita base. Can you see the sparkle? Yeah, I know, right? Aren't they so gorgeous? I am not sure about the sparkle though. Like the sparkle of the lighter color is nice, but the darker color, it's like so kind of in your face. I don't know. I'm leaning towards just the non-sparkle. But I'm wondering if they're wanting to kind of promote their sparkle base. I'm like, I might just make 2. I might just do 1 in each, and if I have enough time to see how it looks. Because I'm like, well, I have them both, right? And it's just going to be a 2 skein shawl. So that's what I was just sketching up today was, do I make it like a top-down crescent shape, similar to like Rebel 2 or my Ameo shawl, something like that? I could do a side-to-side crescent, or do I do like just a traditional kind of either top-down triangle or side-to-side triangle, like just symmetrical? I feel like crescent shape isn't really like, it doesn't scream like I'm at my cottage. I don't know. It's like I was thinking about doing a rectangular, but then it would be more like a scarf because with just two skeins. So I was thinking like a side to side asymmetrical triangle might be really nice. Or maybe just more of a scarf would be nice. I don't know. I have to figure it out. So I really want I want to develop a stitch pattern that looks like, oh, bye Vicky. Have a good weekend. Ooh, going outside to look at the stars and the planets. That sounds amazing. Bye. Yeah, go outside. Yeah, it's probably like 7 o'clock over in the UK. Yeah, so I want to develop a brioche stitch pattern. Of course, it's going to be 2-color brioche, but I want to develop a 2-color brioche stitch pattern that looks kind of like a traditional quilt. Like a quilt, the quilt shape, like the triangular kind of graphic quilt shape. So I'm really excited about that. That's kind of what I'm going to do for it. So I'm like, maybe an asymmetrical triangle, kind of like my Sizzle Pop shawl. Maybe I'll do that. That's just a really easy to wear shape. But I feel like side to side symmetrical triangle is also really easy to wear. Sorry, there's a little bug flying around me. Anyway, thoughts? Yeah, I'm really excited about that. It's gonna be really interesting. So yes, I'm so excited I got to share my secret projects with you. Yeah, that's true. Right. I know. I like crescent shapes too, but a traditional triangle, yeah, might be cozier to wrap up in. Right. Exactly. Like a little bigger for the shoulders. Like you want to wrap it around your shoulders to keep warm by the fire, kind of a thing. Yeah. 'Cause I'm picturing my cottage in winter or autumn, so like with the leaves changing, so that's why I think they had like the pine trees and then kind of fall foliage. Oh, I love Miss Babs. I really do. Awesome. Yeah. Yay. Well, I'm so glad I got to share with y'all my secret projects. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to share. I'm going to do my nails later today. I don't have them done right now because I'm being a little stingy with my nail polish. Because I don't have a budget to buy any new polish this year. Definitely this month, but yes, exactly, while drinking hot cocoa on the porch. Exactly. My cottage has like, I mean, I think a lot of you saw the picture, but it has a big porch that looks out on the lake. It's so pretty. But yes, I'm being super stingy with my nail polish, and if I don't have an event or like a video that I'm recording, then I'm just not painting my nails right now. But I'm teaching tomorrow, so I want to make sure that my hands look pretty. So I'm thinking I'm going to do my Holo Taco Tanzanite Away. I'm so obsessed with this color. It's like this dark purple sparkle glitter. I'm like, I need to figure out a way to become a nail polish influencer so then I get on all the nail polish PR lists. Because I have so much time to make nail polish content. A girl can dream. But yeah. Like, maybe I should be doing that instead of my gaming channel on the YouTube. I should be like, this is my random knitting, nail polish, and yarn channel. Nail polish matching my yarn. Yeah. And I just got this new base coat. Orly Bonder, I highly recommend it. It is so strong. My manicure lasted like a full 7 days without chipping, which is kind of amazing. I know. Isn't the polish so good? It's so pretty. So pretty. So yeah, anybody have fun weekend plans? We know that Vicky is out looking at the stars and the planets. It's so fun. We are very busy this weekend. I will be teaching tomorrow from 1 to 4. And Cat, you're so funny. I know. I should start a YouTube channel just talking about nail polish. So then I can get free nail polish. Be like, send me all your polish so I can review it. Just send it all to me. I'll be happy to review your polish. Oh, yeah. Nah, I just don't have time for that. It takes a long time. If you've ever watched any of these, like I follow a lot of different YouTubers that are like nail polish reviewers. And some of them, like one of them, like it must take so much work. Their videos are just so beautiful and really well edited and just beautiful lighting to show like their nails. And I'm just like, they must be so much work. Yes, Sarah, you're going to McKinney Knittery. Wait, you're going today, right? That sounds so much fun. Are you going tomorrow? Malabrigo March starts tomorrow. That's so exciting. You must be so excited, Kat. Lots of knitting in Malabrigo all day. Yeah, actually, today is the last day. If you do want to grab, if you don't have my book, and you want to grab my 2 hat patterns, today is the last day to use your code for 50% off. It's basically like buy one, get one free. But I did recommend, is it Machita? Did I pronounce that correctly? By Malabrigo. Machita? Because the yarn dyer that I used for my samples, so this is my Buzz hat. I used, oh yeah, you're going today. That's so fun, Sarah. I used Onyx Fiber Arts. They are no longer dyeing. They kind of disappeared off the face of the planet. Which, you know, it's probably a lot of work. It's probably a lot of work. Dyeing is a lot of work. And yeah, I can see if it might be overwhelming. But yeah, so Machita would be a really good yarn. Malabrigo would work really well for these patterns. So in this yarn, I can't believe how soft it is. Knots of knitting while half blind. What happened? Slash your stash. Yes. Need to slash my stash. Oh, Machita's your favorite? Yeah, cha, like cha-cha. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was Machita or Makita. Machita makes more sense. Excuse me. You hanging with friends tomorrow? Oh, hint hint is especially cute. Oh, your eye surgery. I hope it went well. Hopefully you can still knit. Maybe work on something you don't have to look at it. That's what I'm doing while I'm watching Stranger Things. Because I still want to knit, so I'm just using my little neck light because my son wants it completely black while we watch it because it like ups the creep factor. And so I'm like, okay, well, I gotta knit, so I'm wearing my little neck light while I do it. So maybe you could try. Do you have a neck light that you could use? I don't know if that would help at all. Well, I hope your recovery goes well, Renee. Oh, Mecca is their bulky. I realized, I'm like, I just posted it in my newsletter and I hope I posted the right base. I hope I didn't post the fingering weight one because it does need to be the bulky weight. Oh, that's exactly what you're doing? Awesome. Yeah, it definitely helps. It definitely helps being able to see your work with light around your neck. It is really nice to knit in the dark though with it. But I always feel like I'm doing like shadow puppets on the wall. Do you ever feel like that? Like if the room is super dark, but then I can see my hands like knitting on the wall like, with like shadow puppets. Oh, yes. Yes, all the healing vibes for Renee. We're sending you all the healing vibes. Yes, yes, yes. Well, that sounds fun. I hope everybody has a really good weekend. Super relaxing weekend. I'm going to be pretty relaxed except for tomorrow is going to be teaching, which will be super fun. I always love teaching textural brioche. I have to clean my desk. My desk is an absolute mess. It's usually a mess after my live streams though, because I always have so much I want to share. But I have to clean it. It won't take me that long. Yeah, it's good. Sorry, my neighbor loves to rev their truck, so I apologize if you can hear it. But thank you so much for joining me. Vicky left, Kat and Sarah and Renee. It was so good to chat with all of you today on the members only stream. Oh, thanks, Renee. Yeah, it'll be a good class. Teaching on Zoom, it can be really tricky because I can't really help people fix mistakes like in-person classes. But I feel like textual brioche is a good one because everybody has a pretty good, well, usually people have a pretty good knowledge of brioche already. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. So yeah, hopefully it'll be good. It's a fun class. And then next week I'll be teaching beginner brioche, and then I'm teaching a new class called mini shawls, y'all. Look how cute this is. This is one thing we'll be making. So it's like a half pie shape with a picot bind off. And then this one is a kite shape. Isn't that so cute? I haven't blocked it yet. Isn't that so cute? So it's a kind of a fun way to kind of study how shawls are shaped, how different shapes are made. So yeah, I'm excited. And then I'm teaching my color class. Yes, I hope y'all have a really good weekend. And I won't see you for another 2 weeks. I can't believe it's already March tomorrow. I know, isn't it so cute? It's like doo-doo-doo. I want to put it around my little dolls. Yeah, I have to block this one though. I haven't blocked it yet. I have to knit a couple more. But yeah, that's what I'll be working on after. Yeah, they're so cute. That's all I'm working on after the live stream because I have to finish writing up the handout for it, and I'm like, I just want to make sure that I have little samples to show. So I'll have all those knit for next week. I have some homework to do. All right, well, I will see you all in a couple of weeks at the next Graffiti Doodles. And yeah, thanks for joining me today. This was a fun one, getting to share all the secrets with you. And yeah, I hope you all have a great weekend and a great beginning of March. And I'll see you in a couple weeks. I love you all so much. Bye.